8:50, DougBadgerRadio.com. We have a finishing segment to our radio conversation each Sunday afternoon that we call the Right On. This is the other side of the cripes. Come on, you got to be kidding me. This is the proclamation that there are some things in this world that are the way they're supposed to be, and we should shout them out. And we want to say to people who traffic in those good, right things, may your strength bring strength. May your faith bring faith. May your hope bring hope. And most of all, lovers, may your love bring love.
Yeah.
So we want that to be catchy. We want the airborne disease of right-onness to be ingested by us all. We want those good things to be spreading.
The spores of goodness.
Well, this week, as we mentioned a number of times over the radio show, it was a splendid weather week. So my wife and I went for a little walk on Friday afternoon.
Your wife, natural health coach, Shelley
Natural
Pagitt.
health coach, Shelley Pagitt, ShelleyPagitt.com if you're looking for your natural health coaching needs to be fulfilled. She and I went for a walk around Lake Calhoun, a 3-mile walk, just over a 3-mile walk around one of the urban lakes here in the city of Minneapolis. And we were taking it slow and taking it easy because I was tapering for the 13-mile run of the half marathon the next day. So we were trying to walk so slow. And the lakes were, as we refer to them here in the Twin Cities, the lakes. The lakes were full of outdoorsies. I mean, it was spectacular.
Yeah.
There was, it was you had the range. You had Shelley and I, the middle-aged couple that are walking along, at sort of a normal pace. And unfortunately, I wasn't prepared to walk the lakes with her, so I had jeans on and a long-sleeve T-shirt.
Yikes!
Long-sleeve T-shirt, and I got so warmed that I had to take the long-sleeve T-shirt off. So I just had jeans and a what's referred to often as a wife beater, but I don't like that phrase, as one of those white ribbed kinds of
oh my gosh
shirts. Yeah. Oh, just horrid, right. This body of lanky paleness in this T-shirt is just horrendous. But anyway, so it was us, and it was a couple of young gals showing off their how would you say so the kids aren't offended? Their newly enhanced bodies with spray tans and some sort of cosmetic surgery, in little bikinis and rollerblades. I mean, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
All the way that, and people on hard running workouts, and then we see this cute right-onness coming at us. This just picture of rightness. It's an older gal. And she's walking with a cane. I've got a picture of her up on the Facebook page of Doug Badger Radio. So if you're sitting near your computer, honestly, you should go to Facebook.com/Doug Badger Radio, like the page there, but then click on the picture of the woman with the bright pink hair.
Oh.
She has a cane in her hand, in her left hand. Aluminum cane. She has her running shoes on.
Oh, she does,
Looks
right.
adorable.
Yeah.
She has her kind of fitness pants. She's got a fantastic fanny pack hanging on the front.
Right.
As you would. She has a backpack on.
Yeah.
And she's got these little John Lennon sunglasses. I don't know. I'm thinking she's mid-60s, maybe 70. She's got her hair done up.
Oh.
She's got her hair done up all fancy.
A fro.
In her afro-looking styled pink hairdo. Like, this is a woman, she's not giving up.
No.
She's older. She's lived a full life in years till this day, and she's not done yet. There's nothing's going to stop. And I mean, she must be walking this lake at. I mean, it is a
glacial.
It is a tortoise pace. Like every step, and she's kind of got her head down, and every step is. So we walk the lake. We're finishing our 3 miles, and she's going the other direction. We're now going to pass her for the second time. She's walking the whole lake. This gal. I mean, so impressive. She's not giving up.
Nope.
In her later years, she could have said to herself, "Look, older people like me." But she said, "You know what I'm going to do? I got my white fancy shoes on.
Yeah, and
I got that backpack on, just like all these youngsters out here. And I got my hair done up right. And I'm out there and I'm walking. And so I had Shelley sort of run ahead of me. I said, I want to take a picture of this gal, but I certainly don't want to, embarrass her. So I act like I was taking a picture of Shelley. Clicked a quick one of her. I think she saw me right after this picture and looked up and gave me this big grinny smile, like, "Oh, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it." And I just thought it was great that with so this woman's picture came back to me when I was running the half marathon, right? Because as a 45-year-old running a half marathon, I can do. She's more impressive, right? What she's doing at her age and not giving in at the slope, like her 3-mile walk around that lake at her pace,
far beyond what you did.
A far bigger commitment than the thing that I did. So it's not about how far you go, right? It's not about how fast you run.
Yeah.
Even though those people send you those links that just make you compare yourself to everybody else. It's about how far are you going to go for you? What's the story you're going to be living? What's the commitment that you have to complete? And I just thought it was fantastic. She didn't seem to be bothered by the spray tans coming by. She didn't seem to be bothered by the elite athletes running with their fancy gel packs and their watches that keep track of their paces and their steps and all the rest of this. No, here's a gal that was out there saying, you know what, it's a beautiful day and I'm not done yet.
Yes.
And I just thought that is, well, right on to her, right? Like all the rest of us, we can have our difficulties, we can have our struggles. But as I was running that race, I thought of this woman a number of times, like, you know what? I want her strength. I want her faith. I want her hope. I want the love that she has for life. I want that to be catchy for me. I'm not giving up either. I'm not going to be sentenced to quitting. Because, I saw a woman who was trudging around that lake. Isn't that fun? Yeah, you're sitting there with that little
beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. It is what it is, right? Here's this sweet lady out there doing her thing, and now I think she was dressed up for the peeps a little bit, right? Like she cared. She was looking fancy and she was looking fine and she was putting it all together. So she wasn't doing it just in obscurity somewhere. No. But she was out with the rest of us, and I bet she was saying to herself, "Hey youngsters, why don't you keep up with this?"
Well, I can imagine her.
For you to run now with those young legs. Can you walk it when you're me? Can you go get your hair done up nice?
I can imagine her shuffling into the running room shoe store.
Oh, awesome.
It says, look, I'm looking for a pair of 5.5s, and I'm looking to do 3.5 miles, 3 times a week.
Yeah.
No, I don't want the cheapies. I don't want the.
That's right.
I don't want the easy living shoes. Get me, a pair of them Asics.
Yeah, just fantastic. So at least to me this week when I was out doing my racing, running kinds of things, this gal who didn't go far, she didn't go fast from my standards, but for her, she did exactly what was the right thing. And to everybody, to all of us who gather up the energy to do what's good, to do what's right, to do what's our next step, to keep putting one foot in front of the other, to anyone who does that, from Doug Pagitt Radio, we want to give you the right on, because people do this in a whole variety of ways. It's not just people who are walking around walking around the lakes.
Yeah.
It's not just people that are overcoming their the physicality of their bodies and of their age. It's people who are saying, whatever it takes for me to be the one who gets up and moves that next step.
Yes.
Right on from Doug Pagitt Radio. So to all of you, on whatever journey you're on, may your strength bring strength to others. May your faith bring faith. May your hope bring hope. May your love bring love. As a catchy thing, as a spreading thing, from one to the other, from Doug Pagitt Radio, right on to all of you who do those things that are good and right in this world. Hey, stick around on the AM Radio 950 community, and we'll be back with you next week and over at DougPagittRadio.com.
Live free, herpes monkey.